Hey everyone, it's Phat Vegan. So I probably should have started this like when I started making this with vital wheat gluten. It's like the key ingredient to making fake meat with a wheat base. This is a wheat based fake meat. And oh my gosh, dude, those look like steaks in there. They look like chunks of steak. It's crazy how this is coming out. I think it's like one in a to make I think they're like 3.5, 4 ounces a piece. Um, it was 1 1/4 cup, 2 teaspoons, 1 1/4 cup of this. Now I need to look at the recipe again. Oh, 1 1/4 cup of this. I think 3/4 cups of brown lentils. And they did this all in a processor. What I did is I blended the lentils into like a paste, and then I mixed it all thoroughly. And that took a little bit, and it was a lot of work. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of garlic, a tablespoon of onion powder, a teaspoon. Oh, was this in there? I don't think this was in there. A teaspoon of tomato puree. I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons. Two teaspoons. A half a 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. What am I saying? Why am I saying teaspoons? Because I'm thinking of the pepper. The pepper was a half teaspoon of pepper. Gosh, that was horrible. Let me go back over. So we got 1 1/4 cup Vital wheat gluten, 3/4 cup of brown lentils. I made it into a puree first, or if you're going to do it all in a processor, you can. 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a half teaspoon of black pepper. I think that was everything that was in there. Did I say the 2 tablespoons of tomato paste again? That's part of it. Oh, and a half a cup of water. You might go a little light first, so maybe like 1/4 cup of water first, and then maybe up to add if you need it. But it should be like a really hard dough. Like, I mean, this stuff becomes this elastic. Well, when you blend it, it should be crumbly if you use the blender. But see, I did everything, so I would have just put like a little bit more than 1/4 cup to start, because I just started blending it with a fork and just blending it by hand. That took a long time. So, anyways, but that's just crazy how it looks. It looks like I have steak floating in the water, and that is not animal products, not at all. So, anyways, Phat Vegan, y'all. If you liked it, please share and comment below. Oh, and there's Savi. Hey, baby. There you are. Hi, honey. Look at her.